very first WW Live. I'm Coach Nat, and joining me here today at Situ Live are all my fellow coaches. Good morning, Nancy, Kath, and Josh.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Nat.
Hello. The four of us are all part of Digital 360, which is an interactive membership on the WW app where we coach members on all things food, sleep, activity, and mindset. And today, we want to give you a taster of it all. We have a fantastic show lined up for you. Coach Nancy and I are getting in the kitchen to share with you some of our favorite WW recipes, including brilliant breakfast ideas and a HelloFresh fakeaway, which is super simple to put together. Our PT expert, Coach Josh, is teaming up with one of our brand partners, Joe, from Everyone Active, to give you a taster of a simple but effective workout, and we'll be demonstrating how you can adapt it to your own level. And Coach Kath, hi, will be sharing how important sleep is for our wellness and well-being. And I cannot wait to chat more with you about that. But first, if anyone is new to the program or doesn't know anything about WW, now is your chance to find out. So this one's for you, Kath. Can you explain to me, for anyone who doesn't know what D360 is, what it's all about and what you can expect to get as a member if you subscribe?
Yes, of course. So as for coaches then, we do daily coach lives. We host these every day. You can come and join us, ask us questions, all about wellness.
Yeah.
We host fun cook-alongs. We do activity, fitness workouts. We talk a little bit about mindset, about sleep. So just a holistic way of living as well.
Amazing.
So yeah, we do
And
them daily.
If anyone doesn't know what a coach live is, essentially we go live to our members. It is obviously live where they can ask questions in real time. So it really is amazing and engaging, and we get to know each other better and create a real community, right? So Josh, what kind of workouts do you share with our members?
So I share lots of introduction to exercise workouts, some stretching, a bit of mobility, and the importance of cool down exercises as well.
And Nancy, can you tell us a little bit more about what kind of recipes you share and the sort of things that you do on our live cook-alongs?
Yes, I love our live cook-alongs. It's the
Same.
my most favorite time of the week. During my live cook-alongs, I usually make really easy and simple recipes for me personally, because I have kids running around all the time.
Yeah.
They need to be really easy, simple, something I can get done in little time. And I also like to do some really basic recipes for people who are not so confident in the kitchen, but I always love to add my flair of Caribbean and African flavors into
Which
my...
you do very, very well. Very well. And Josh, WW isn't just about weight loss, right? It's about
Absolutely.
behavior change techniques as well. So can you tell us a little bit more about that and how we coach members on forming new habits and that sort of thing as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Through the behavior change techniques, we teach a lot of kind of habit breaking and forming, lifestyle changes, mindset psychology, and importance of celebrating non-scale victories, which is a very important thing to do.
Couldn't agree more. So, and on top of all of that, we have podcasts where we have experts in to discuss really interesting wellness topics. We make lots of short videos with useful tips on cooking and mindset techniques like how to cope with anxiety or finding calm. And as well as live coaching sessions, we also put it all on demand. So there's lots on offer. We have you totally covered. Okay, so now it's time for me to do some cooking. So Josh, why don't you head over to the workout area and get ready, and we'll see you there in a moment. But we are gonna stay here.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, so who doesn't love a takeaway, right? You can enjoy your favorite takeaway whenever you want, but we have found that serving sizes can be a little bigger than what you would typically eat at home. Plus, you never know just how much of each ingredient has been used. So, to help you with the fun of eating out at home, we've worked together with HelloFresh to create a fakeaway for a healthier alternative. So today I'm cooking a dish that you might find at your local Chinese takeaway, but this one is under 600 calories. Honey and ginger beef noodles with green beans and peppers. So, let's get started.
Sounds
I'm really
delicious.
excited about this, okay? So ingredients wise, I'll kind of run you through everything and then we'll whip it up together, and it's gonna be
Great.
quick and easy and simple and delicious. We of course have the recipe card here, but I think I've got it covered. So, ingredients, we have ketchup mayonnaise, which is essentially a sweet soy sauce. It's a little bit thicker. We've got a little bit of honey. We have regular soy sauce, a little bit of water if we need that for frying, which is actually a really good alternative to oil for frying veggies. Of course, our beef mince, some noodles, peppers, beans, lime, garlic, ginger, and some lime zest as well. So really nice, good flavors, right? Like I know you feel the same way with like really injecting loads of flavor into your food with like zests and garlic and ginger. There's so much we can do to get those amazing flavors coming out without adding on the points. So I've got a few things already pre-prepared. So the mince has already been browned, okay? So this has been taken out of the pan. We've left a little bit of that residual oil from the beef in the pan, which we're gonna fry the veggies in. But first things first, we're gonna add all of these wonderful sauces to our beef mince and just mix that all together in a bowl, and then we're going to come back to that. Yum. Nice and thick and sticky, which is going to create that really nice caramelization that we want when we get to that point. We've got some honey as well. Gorgeous. Gosh, I can tell there's going to be so much flavor in this. And it's so, I mean, ease is good, right? Like, I don't think that anything that we need to do in the kitchen, this is soy sauce, by the way, anything that we need to do in the kitchen, it doesn't need to be complicated, you know, it shouldn't be intimidating. I know sometimes people can find cooking an intimidating thing, but I actually find it really relaxing and therapeutic, and it's rewarding to make your own food, right?
Exactly.
And especially with like takeaways, which we do lots of. I love interesting swaps. I did a cook along with, we did pizzas. I don't know if you remember this. Last year we did pizza and used chickpea flour as the base instead of regular flour. And it's so delicious and much, much lower in personal points, which I'm a fan of. So what are some of your favorite fakeaways?
Oh, definitely loading the pizzas then with the non-starchy veggies, getting all of those like mushrooms.
Yes.
And I love it. Adding fruit, even like pineapple on top, adding that sweetness. And definitely, I think when I have a curry, cauli rice is definitely a winner for me, and saving on so many personal points as well.
I love cauliflower rice, and I always add some chopped coriander to mine. It brings out the flavors. It's so good.
Okay, great. So we've mixed all of these delicious sauces into the beef, and now we are going to, in a nice hot pan, add some of our veg, well, all of our veg, actually. And we're just gonna cook those down, you know, get some nice color on them. I like to give this step a little bit of time. I feel like when you cook each ingredient, you know, in its own space, I feel like more flavor comes out of it before you start adding the other things, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna turn that up a little bit, and you can hear that lovely sizzle.
I love a good sizzle.
Yeah. So I have, like I said before, because I already cooked the beef in this frying pan, there was a little bit of residual oil left over. So I haven't added any more, but if you felt and you wanted to keep your points lower, if you feel like it needed a little bit of assistance, like if it was getting a bit dry, you can add a splash of water, which is a little tip.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I usually do that.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
So with vegetables, if I'm lightly sauteing them, but I find that they're sticking, I will just add a bit of water, and that will help cook it down, give it a bit of steam.
I'll have to give that a go.
Yeah.
And you find it still gets like, it can still caramelize,
Yes,
get those
it can.
nice bits on it, even with it. Amazing, I love that.
Yeah. So what it'll do, it'll cook it down first, and then once the water has evaporated, then it starts to do the caramelization process.
Nice.
Really good.
And fake away vibes, I feel like I haven't done that many Chinese ones, but I think you can do really good Indian fakeaways as well, right? Kind of replicating a lot of those recipes, but without using, you know, loads of cream. It's nice to be in control of the amount of ingredients that you're using at home, which I think is fantastic.
You know exactly what's going in there, don't you?
And you can get like so much of the same flavors at home in your own kitchen, but you can point it out exactly, you know, for yourself, and you know exactly what's going on there. So going on in there. So I'm a big fan of the fakeaway. So I've been cooking these for a couple of minutes. We're going to go in with some ginger and some garlic. Two of my favorite.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so we'll let that mix around, and now I'm going to go in. We're going to add the beef with all of those delicious sauces back into the frying pan.
Now I feel hungry.
Yes, and you can smell it already.
Well, you are going to have a taste, don't you worry.
I suppose you could use
yum.
chicken or something like that as well, Nat, could you? If you didn't want to have
Definitely.
mince.
You could definitely use chicken. If you were following, you know, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you could use tofu,
Yeah.
mushrooms, right? You can
Nice.
totally play around with it.
Yeah.
It's nice because these are just good, you know, inspirational ideas.
Yeah.
You can kind of still work it to whatever your preferences are. So everything in there is essentially cooked now, which is great. I've got these noodles ready to go. I've already boiled them, so I'm gonna tip those in as well.
The thing is with this dish especially, you can buy noodles that are already cooked
Yeah,
as well, so cuts the time
Convenient,
down.
isn't it?
yeah.
Especially if you don't have much confidence with boiling noodles.
Right.
Sometimes people feel a bit intimidated, they overboil them or...
Yeah, no, exactly.
But you could always add in some rice as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, you
You could totally use
that.
rice. So to finish this off, I'm gonna add some lime zest.
Oh, nice.
So much flavor there. That's already been zested, and we're going to add some lime juice as well. Then I'm gonna stir everything together and plate it up. It is that simple, okay? So, get this bowl, give everything a good work through. Look at
at the
that.
colours.
Oh, we have a flying bean. All good. All right, that looks good to go.
Oh, nice.
So I want to put this in a nice big bowl. All right, and I'm going to get some of those veggies on the top. Whoa, look at that. These are long noodles, huh?
Yeah.
We'll clean this up after. We'll make that look prettier. And you guys have some in front of you already that you can start tasting.
Amazing.
Give me your verdict.
It looks amazing.
It does look really good. Presentation's much better on this one, Nat.
So
All
try.
right. So
Lots of
what's nice,
flavour.
you can just put this on the table like this, tuck in to share, plate it up individually.
Sometimes I feel like I enjoy a takeaway much more than what I do having a takeaway as well. Like you know what's in it, don't you?
Yeah.
And what flavours you want in it.
Finish off
I
with some
definitely do.
extra lime. Great. So that was easy and delicious, right?
Now, this is delicious.
Really good.
Really good.
So our partnership with recipe box provider HelloFresh means you don't have to worry about thinking about what to cook. They've made it deliciously easy to lose weight by ensuring healthy eating is part of everyday life. They've got a calorie smart range that comes complete with the personal points range on the recipe cards, making it easier for members to track and eat tasty, healthy meals. So, at 21 personal points, this is the perfect type of dish to use those added and saved weekly personal points. And if you like the look of this dish, then head over to HelloFresh website where you can use the code FRESHWW to receive 60% off your first HelloFresh box and a further 35% weekly discount for 3 weeks thereafter. Now it's time to join Josh in the workout area.
Hey guys, I'm here with Joe from Everyone Active, and we're going to show you a simple taster of a workout that I do with some options to make it challenging or a little bit easier depending on how you are feeling. So Joe, a big welcome to you on this WW Live.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, ready
Good,
for it.
lovely to have you here. So can you just tell us a little bit about what you do at Everyone Active?
Yeah, of course. So I'm a master trainer for Everyone Active. So I work on their online program, designing some workouts and delivering some content. And I'm also working in some of their clubs. I work in the St Albans and Northampton branches.
Amazing. So for this workout, guys, you're not going to need any equipment at all. It's a body weight strength workout, and the version that I'm going to show is going to be a little bit more challenging. And Joe, if you wouldn't mind demoing some of the lower impact versions,
Sure,
that
no
would be
problem.
great. So I'm going to be demoing exercises that are going to get your heart rate up a little bit, and Joe is going to be demoing the more lower strength-based versions. Both of these have got great benefits. They'll help improve your fitness, endurance, and keep those muscles and bones strong, and of course aid with weight loss. But remember, today I'm just showing you a few of the exercises as a taster. You can make these sessions as long or as short as you like, depending on your level of ability. But ultimately, just moving your body is going to be good for you. So, Joe, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
so
Let's
first things
do it.
first, we're going to come down to the floor, guys. High plank position. We're going to bring our hips all the way up, push the head through the arms, hold for a second, Then bring the hips down to the floor, look up. We're gonna repeat this 2 more times. So Joe, back up again, push the head back, and then come down, hips to the floor. And 1 more big one. Push it a little bit further if you can. And then back down to the floor. Okay, staying on the floor, come to the hands and knees. Then we're gonna bring our left leg to the outside of our left arm. We're gonna bring our left elbow down as far as we can inside of the leg. We're then gonna rotate up, look towards the hands. 3 reps on that left side. Back down again, and up. That's 2, 1 more. Back down, and up. Okay guys, let's change over. Great stretch this. Actually the world's greatest stretch is actually nicknamed, isn't it? 1, let's get another 2. Good, and last one, and 3. Okay, so walk it all the way up to standing. We've got 1 more exercise. So reach up nice and high with those arms. We're gonna come back down, walk it out into a high plank, and then we're gonna come up and do that another 2 times. Reach up. Joe, you feeling warm?
Yeah, I'm good. And I'm guessing here an option, if we can't walk out on our hands, you can go down.
We can just go for the slightly more accessible version of reaching down if the walkout is a bit difficult. Anyway, you feeling warm?
Yeah,
Should we ready for the workout?
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna go through 3 exercises. Each one's gonna be about 20, 30 seconds. You're gonna do the slightly more accessible options. I'm gonna do the challenging one. So for you, Joe, first one, you're gonna go for a regular bodyweight squat. I'm gonna turn it into a very small jump squat, okay? Yeah. Exercise 2, we're gonna be on the floor. I'm gonna go for a butterfly sit-up, so legs together, knees apart, feet together, and then you're gonna go for a very simple bodyweight crunch. Yeah. And then the final exercise, I'm gonna be holding a high plank, and then Joe, I just want you to drop down to the knees into that low plank.
No worries.
You happy with that?
Yeah,
so,
do it.
3 exercises, 20, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So notice with this one, important points, Joe's gonna be keeping the chest up, focusing forwards, feet stay flat on the floor. We've got 10 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it down to the floor. Second exercise, easier version, Joe's gonna demo that crunch. She keeps the hands on the thighs, reaches the fingertips up to the knees. I'm gonna go for the full sit up, reach behind the head and in front. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get ready to switch it onto the front. Last one. I'll be in that high plank. Joe, stay on the knees, on the elbows, on that low plank position. Hold this one, keeping the hips up. Don't let them drop below. Keep up for 10 more seconds. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right.
Yay.
How about you? I'm feeling pretty warm. All right, guys, so into a little stretch just to cool us all down. So what we're gonna do, come to a seated position, bring the left leg out in front, just reach over the toe, and just reach forwards, stretching out the hamstring on the left. So how important, Joe, is it to have a good warm-up like this?
Oh, definitely. It's gonna get that body ready for exercise, mobility through our joints, get that brain geared in, and also, as demonstrated,
preventing injury, of course, and
definitely.
making sure you're ready for whatever the workout's going to throw at you. Okay, let's switch over. And any tips for people that might be new to working out?
Yeah, definitely. Well, always, like, your day one is your day one. Don't compare yourself to anyone else.
Yeah,
Find
100%.
something that you're going to enjoy. How many workouts have you got them to try?
Yeah.
So find something you're going to enjoy.
Come on to the front, guys.
And just go with it. Don't pressurise yourself. If you've got 10 minutes, do 10 minutes. If you've got 20 minutes, go for the 20 minutes.
Sit back on those heels, reach out in front. So it's all about doing whatever works for you, working within your abilities. And even if something as simple as like a 5-10 minute walk is good enough. All right, last one, we're gonna bring our hips into the floor, pull those shoulders back, look up. 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, good stuff, thank you. Big thanks to Joe. WW and Everyone Active have teamed up, so if you're a WW member, you'll get an exclusive 25% discount on Everyone Active membership when you sign up to a monthly direct debit. And if you're an Everyone Active member, then you'll receive your first month free at WW and benefit from a reduced monthly and annual rate. Win-win. Coming up, Nancy will be in the kitchen with some great oat-based breakfast ideas. But now it might not be something you prioritise, as for most people, we do it even without thinking. But not getting enough sleep or just not getting a good night's sleep can have a huge impact on your wellness and well-being. Coach Kath and Coach Nat have some great tips to share about the importance of a good night's sleep.
That's right. Not getting a good night's sleep can not only make you feel tired, but it can also have an impact on our moods, our decision making, and overall wellness. So, give us the lowdown, Kath. Why is sleep so important?
Yeah, you're totally right, Nat. So sleep can affect us greatly in our wellness journey. So what I find is when you get a good night's sleep, you eat well because it affects the hormone just to do with our appetite.
Yeah.
So you find that you're taking those healthier choices. Do you find
100%.
that?
Like when I'm well rested, I feel like I generally make, those better choices for my health because I'm not making these sort of tired decisions, And
having good sleep as well gives us that energy, and I'm more likely going to go to the gym, hit that exercise as well, isn't it? It gives us more energy.
Yeah.
Definitely affect our mindset as well, isn't it? And it can help with stress and anxieties. Being well rested is so important.
Yeah.
It can also have an effect on our lifestyles, also chronic illnesses like affect high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, also heart disease. So also on the health side of things as well.
Like the physical side.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. It's a whole, puts you in the right headspace. Having a good night's sleep makes you feel physically great.
Yeah.
I just generally feel happier when I'm well
Definitely.
rested. So we know that there are loads of benefits to getting a good night's sleep. Yeah. But my question is, how can we help ourselves get a good night's sleep?
So a few tips then.
Yes.
I don't know if you've got one, but a bedtime routine.
A nice bedtime routine, yeah.
Something we start doing around 30 minutes before then we actually go to bed. This can be things like cleaning your teeth, up to doing some stretches, anything to calm us and relax us, then ready. Tell our bodies that we're going to bed.
Meditation.
Oh, definitely. Meditation is such a good one.
Breathing.
Yeah, brilliant. Shutting our phones off maybe, not looking at our phones yet, 30 minutes before.
I'm definitely I'm a victim of some social media past bedtime, so that's definitely something you can wipe and take out of the routine.
Yeah, and right, you've turned away that world now, electronics, you're ready for sleep.
Yeah.
So it's another good one. Hot baths always relaxes me then after a night shift. If my body clock's all over the place, definitely a hot bath. Facial oils, anything soothing, isn't it? Meditation, yoga, stretches, anything to relax your body.
So there is lots and lots that we can do, right? And we're not saying that someone has to do all of those things, right? Like even if you were to just pick one or two things to start incorporating before bedtime, that's a win in itself. So for you, if you had to choose, like you've mentioned loads of stuff, and I mean, let's say you're not doing all of that every night, what would your essential bedtime routine be?
Definitely. As soon as I clean my teeth, I shut my phone off then. Friends and family know my home telephone number. I can relax knowing that I don't need my phone for any other reason.
Yeah.
Definitely take a hot bath. As I said, if my body clock's all over the place with working night shifts, I tend to go in, keep it clutter-free so I can relax. Some incense, just proper relaxing. So
hot bath is a good one.
Oh, really good. Time out, your time.
Puts you in the sleepy zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel I'm kind of working on a bedtime routine myself.
Yeah.
It's definitely not perfect yet, but for me, I'd say I love to, do a nice facial before bed, do some reading, and even just closing my eyes and focusing on things that I'm grateful for, or like breathing, just being conscious of my breaths in and my breaths out. It's simple, right? It's anything that you can consciously do to just kind of get yourself ready to have a good night's sleep. We don't have to overcomplicate it.
Switch off to the world, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's obviously loads of functions on the WW app which also help us with sleep. Right?
They're brilliant. So, we've got the new Breathe there, which has got meditation, sleep music, calming. It always reminds me of being in a spa, that really relaxation music.
Yeah.
Sleep techniques and articles. Also, we've got now the Bedtime Stories as well, which is a new one.
Yeah.
So that's really, really good. We can track our sleep as well. So that's good because it just identifies to us, doesn't it, what our sleep routine is like. Maybe we need to go to bed a little bit earlier, but it just highlights it then,
and we speak loads about sleep in our coach lives as well. So there's always always like great little bits of information to pick up to like really help our members understand how and why we should be getting a great night's sleep. So we're sleep advocates. That's
Massively.
that's safe to say. Well, thank you so much, Kath. That was great. Thank you really for sharing all of your top sleep tips. Hopefully they will help someone tonight. Now, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it's certainly a favorite with WW members. So it is time to head back to the kitchen where Nancy has got some great breakfast inspiration for us. Nancy, we are coming your way.
Hi guys, at WW, breakfast is really important. We're big fans of finding interesting and delicious recipes to kickstart your day. Porridge and oats are really popular, and the most tracked recipe on the app is the overnight berry oats. Super easy to make, and you can prepare them the night before.
Hello.
Here, hi guys. So I'm just talking through our recipe, our overnight berry oats, which is really easy to make. We've got our fat-free Greek yogurt. I'm going to be using a melange of berries and our oats. So in here I have our Greek yogurt. And what you do, very easy, I'm just going to start layering the oats and some berries into the jar.
And that's unsweetened.
Unsweetened,
Right? Okay.
yes, because you're going to get all the sweetness from the berries. And in terms of the fruits that you use, it's completely up to you. You don't have to use berries, some tinned peaches, or maybe
that's
some,
nice.
mangoes,
Yeah.
pineapples, some soaked peaches, plums,
Nice.
anything that you fancy. You can add it in here, and you just load it as much as possible. We've got berries flying all over the place, and eventually it should look like this.
Gorgeous.
So what we do, close it up once it's all stacked up, put it in the fridge overnight, and the next morning, here's one.
easy. Good to
go.
Exactly,
Yeah.
good to go. I just top it up with some more berries.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Maybe a chopped banana or something as well.
Exactly. Some cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon, yeah.
And if you want it a tad bit sweeter, add some honey or maybe some agave nectar, and you are ready to go.
Done.
You guys
Love it.
have some there.
Excited to try it.
So give it a try and let me know
so
what you
pretty.
think.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin
I
it.
know.
Yeah, give it a good mix. Mix all the oats and the yogurt, the fruits in there together.
Lovely.
Right. While you guys are eating that, we have another delicious baked oats recipe. And this is good because it's warmer and ideal for the wintry months. And another one, super simple and easy to make. In here, we have one mashed banana. What I'll do is add egg whites, 2 egg whites will go in. We'll add a splash of vanilla essence, just a little bit. We need half a teaspoon of some baking powder.
This is a
Anyways.
really popular recipe, right?
Yes, very popular. And then,
Excited about this one.
oh, I love some baked oats, really love them. And what you can do with them as well is turn them into cookies.
Oh,
So it doesn't look like oatsy for those who have children maybe.
Yeah.
Turn them into little biscuits.
I suppose
Have you
can
made
eat
these
them.
before, Josh?
I've never made this before, but overnight oats is a favourite of mine
Yeah.
and great for actually before a workout as well. I was going to say I usually have that before training.
You can eat them hot or cold, can't you, really? So, lovely.
Love oats.
Yes. So, as you've seen, small, not so much ingredients. It will go into our ramekin.
Presumably you could make a big one, almost like if you could do cookies,
Yeah.
you can kind of do like a cakey vibe
Yeah.
as
You can
well.
put it into, if
Ah.
you have a bigger family, put it into a large baking tray, bake it, and then you can slice it up and give everyone their little cup. And then to finish it off, we've got some sliced bananas that we're just going to put over the top,
Lovely.
just like so.
You're a pro, Nancy.
Yeah.
And then we bake these at 180 for about 20 minutes.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Wow.
So that goes in the oven. But as always, here's one I made earlier. So it would look something
Great.
like this, nice and baked. And to finish it off, again, a little bit of berries on top and then some nut butter.
Oh, the good
Oh,
stuff.
I'm very excited to try
Just
this.
lace that over the top like that.
Love it.
And here are your baked oats. Super simple. You can do these the night before as well, but you can also warm them up. So,
and personal points wise, these are coming in at
personal points wise, this is between 2 and 11.
2 and 11.
The oats are between 0 and 8. So depending on.
Okay, so the nut butter is adding that a bit, but you don't have to use it.
You don't have to use it. You can just add your berries on top. If you want to make it a bit sweeter, you don't fancy savory, you can add a bit of cinnamon or some honey, some agave, whatever you fancy.
Can we
You
try?
guys,
You guys please give it a try and let me
Amazing.
know how it
I
goes.
need to taste this immediately.
Whoever's got oats as 0 point foods is going to be loving these two
That's really
recipes.
creamy.
And they're really fluffy.
Yes.
Wow.
It's the egg whites that gives it that nice little fluff.
That was lovely.
That's
Good.
very good.
Wow.
That was really good.
I've got nut butter all over
I
my
mean-
teeth, but I'm not mad about that. I'm very happy about that.
So something like this, whether you are avid baker, you have the skills, you don't really need the skills. All of these are super basic that you don't need so much skills for. Very, very little time in the kitchen you'll spend, and it's just ready for you.
And good food to keep you feeling fuller for
Exactly.
longer.
Definitely.
High
Like you
in
were
fibre
saying
and
before a
everything.
workout.
Full of protein
Big
and fibre.
fan.
Love it.
Yes.
I love this. Oats 2 ways.
Oats 2 ways.
Amazing. Thank
I'm
you.
so happy you enjoyed that, guys.
Thanks, Nancy, for both of those recipes. They were so delicious. I will definitely be giving them a go for breakfast. Thanks to all of our coaches, Josh, Nancy, and Kath, for sharing their tips today. And thanks to Jo from Everyone Active for sharing her workout expertise. If you want to see more of what we do every day, then sign up to WW on the WW website or download the app on your device today, and you'll have us in the palm of your hand. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Just you.